we body him all. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond, or get left looking foolish and odd. Like who that won't smoke, ain't nobody at all. Doctors, we body him all. The prophets is back and we pulling your cards. Your pastor a lie, he a fraud. You messed up and stepped in a room full of gods and hopped in a pool full of sharks. So watch what you saying when you do respond. Yeah.
Listen to this. Give me Leviticus. Leviticus 11 and 7. This is real easy. This is a commandment of God that we don't do. Okay? You got what I want? Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the...
Hold on, you going too fast. Read something.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hook.
What is a swine? Y'all know what a swine is? Hey, sis, with the woolly hair. What's a swine? What's a swine? You know what a swine and read again.
And the swine, though he divided the hook and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Read.
And of their flesh ye shall not eat.
So what is a swine that we shouldn't eat? None of y'all know what a swine is? Y'all got a phone?
You got an animal?
Yeah, I want you to Google it though. You got your phone? Google swine. It's what is it? S-W-I-N. Don't leave, bro. Don't leave, Dominique.
Well, I got a couple cards or what?
I know. But you need to know this right here. You said what? Why all this stuff happened to us, right? This is one of the commandments that we don't be doing. A pig. So a swine is a pig. You understand that? So read it again.
And the swine, though he divided the hook and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
Read.
He is unclean to you.
Read.
Of their flesh shall ye eat not, and their
Again, of that flesh.
of their flesh shall ye not eat.
So do we eat pig? You eat pork?
Right.
Yeah, bacon, right? So according to the Bible, that's a sin right there. We shouldn't be eating pork.
Right.
So for that reason right there, God can jack us up as a nation of people. Y'all understand that? Y'all eat pork? So what you got to do? To repent from that, you got to stop. You understand? So we made an agreement with God to keep his commandments. Okay? If we don't keep our bargain, our end of the bargain, we get curses upon him.
Right.
So we made an agreement with God. Not all people on the earth made an agreement with God. We the only nation of people made the agreement to do what he said. Okay? Now what's something else we do that God say don't do? Give me Exodus 20 and 1. I mean Exodus 20 and 8. Yeah, Exodus 20 and 8. So we got to do it. We made an agreement with God. We're the only nation of people that made this agreement. Now listen to this, read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So he said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. What's the Sabbath day of the week? No. What's the first day of the week? No. Saturday is the Sabbath day of the week. So the first day of the week is Sunday. So God told us, remember the Sabbath day of the week, which is Saturday, which is today, right? You hear that, sis, with the woolly hat?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so what did he say we're supposed to do on the Sabbath day? Read again.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So 6 days, bruh Dominique, you can wash all the cars you want. 6 days, you can wash all the cars you want. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
You hear that? So you don't supposed to wash cars on the Sabbath, bruh. So when you do that, you defiling the Lord's Sabbath day. Okay, and then when we defile the Lord's Sabbath day, this stuff right here happened to us. We're going to slavery. Huh?
How you gonna pay your bills?
How you gonna pay? You work 6 days. You can wash cars. You can wash cars Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Saturday, you don't supposed to wash no cars. Because God just said it. You hear? Yeah, right? So when you go against God, what's that called? Says don't leave. You hot. You hot. I feel y'all. But yeah, so Dominique, you breaking God's law, bro. You're increasing the trespass of Israel. That's why we went into slavery. See how people rebelled. Give me Isaiah 30 and 1. Isaiah 30 and 1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
You hear that? Destruction to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. Now Dominique went on and started, kept on washing them cars. After I told him, he asked why all that stuff happened to us. I told him he went to wash the car anyway. So guess what God gonna do? Them slave ships gonna pull up.
Right.
You know, the so-called white man gonna beat the hell out of you. Because you will not do what God say. Read again.
Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
You hear that? They take counsel from everybody else, but not of the Lord.
Right.
The Lord said, don't wash no damn cars on the Sabbath. But they said, no, how am I make my money? How am I make my money? Well, they're deaf to you. Because you don't want to do what God say. Read.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
You hear that? They cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
What is nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.